Good evening. You've mistakenly stumbled across Palm Swipes After, a recap of the latest episode of Mom Swipes Left, a podcast about two middle aged women being middle aged all over the place. Who the hell am I? I'm your host, Pomme de Terre, or who you can call Potato Guy because everybody else does, even though potatoes have no gender. In fact, they are gender nonconforming. This is episode 11 about MSL episode 150, released on Halloween. On this week's episode, a fan requested that Carol's burps campaign for some kind of charitable cause that's causing them in the first place, which I don't really understand. Body function fancy words. Carol has a shit list about conspiracies and how they've taken over our lives, but then she went on a lengthy manifesto about an escaped rapist actually killing people, not laundry. Jen has her own mouse true crime conspiracy happening in her house. They're gonna catfish Trump into coming on their show to talk about the Trump Truth Network, whatever the hell that's gonna be. Um, Botched circumcision, because why not? Speaking of weird hobbies, other weird hobbies. Plus a spirit box that only speaks dog and farts. Next week, I'm hoping that we can name Carol's burps for the secrets they're trying to relay, because each one has its own personality. I would personally like to know what happened on Brian Laundrie's drive home from Wyoming to Florida and why nobody's talking about who saw him do that, even though we know he did that. Maybe next week, Carol will try saying Costa Rica again and not get laughed at. Maybe we can start saying Costco the way that cost is pronounced, Cawst. Costco. And maybe Jenny will learn that there is, in fact, a bear that lives in Florida, the Florida black bear, or Ursus americanus floridanus. Lots of anuses in there for you. And maybe Jenny will learn how to say Truth Social. Probably not. Doesn't really work that way. I have a request that the ladies do a digger deeping on foreskin regrowth, which I hear is a thing. And I'm curious whether Jen will open a business offering to burn off any hair tourniquets that happen to be wrapped around skin bridges. It's kind of a niche market, I guess. And I'm very curious whether anyone will draw a picture of the foreskin skin bridge for Jen so we can finally put it to rest. It's so hard when you can't truly picture something like that. I understand. So tune in next week. I'll probably still be here, though dressed differently. Be well.